Hello everybody, welcome back to a video. I've not done a video in a while, which seems to be the theme more and more as we get into the summer months here. I'm just slowing down a little bit on YouTube. Um, my apologies for those of you that enjoy seeing my face every other day, but yeah, the well is a little bit dry at the moment for inspiration and for meaningful content. But I thought I would jump on a thread that was started by Mike over at MGK Boston. Mike was hanging out at the beach the other day on his day off and decided that he wanted us to spell summer with some of our CDs. And um, I know Randall Nelson, he did a video where he not only spelt summer, but he also spelt summer with albums that had a song about summer in them. So props to you, Randy. But I'm just going to show five CDs here that I don't show. A couple of them I don't think I've ever shown. Just thought it'd be a reason to pull a couple of you know unique CDs out of my collection. So the letter S, we are going to start with the Stray Cats. This is their most recent album from 2019 called 40. It was kind of a reunion album for the Three Stray Cats with Brian Setzer, Lee Rocker, and Slim Jim Phantom. All original songs, brand new album to celebrate their 40th anniversary. Obviously, the Stray Cats, kind of that revivalist rockabilly style that came out in the 80s. You had the craze in the 70s with like American Graffiti, Happy Days, Sha Na Na, groups like that that were bringing that 50s style back, and the Stray Cats kind of carried it through the 80s. I haven't listened to this album in a while, but the big hit, the big single was Catfight Over a Dog Like Me, Cry Danger, Mean Pickin' Mama, Devil Train. So Stray Cats 40 for the first S. Second, the only U band in my collection, U2. This is the album Boy. This is their introduction into the world as U2. There are the boys there: Bono, Adam, Edge, and Larry. I Will Follow was a song that kind of stuck to the live repertoire over the years. Everything else kind of faded a little bit. So you kind of have them figuring out their style. They're still kind of very much into like a new wavy pop style. I mean, sounding like a lot of the people that were around at that time. So this is from 1980, Boy. So that is the U in summer. The M, the first M, is going to be Dave Mason. This is a live album called Traffic Jam, which you can see is signed. And I can verify that he signed that because he signed it for me. I got to meet him and shake his hand after a concert where he was doing Traffic music. Obviously, he was in Traffic with Steve Winwood very early on. He didn't stay with them long. There's Dave right there. He had his own hits, We Just Disagree, Let It Go, Let It Flow, How Do I Get to Heaven. So this was essentially he wrote Feeling All Right, which of course Joe Cocker made a huge hit. And Dave Mason, he played in a lot of bands as a session guy. This is essentially the set list that he played when I saw him live from a concert that I won tickets for. So he even did, Dear Mr. Fantasy, Rock and Roll Stew, Low Spark of High Heel Boys. So Dave Mason, Traffic Jam. M number 2 is going to be a album from this year, Mighty Poplar. This is a bluegrass supergroup that stars 3 members of the Punch Brothers, who are a band with Chris Thile from Nickel Creek. And you also have Andrew Marlin on lead vocals, who is the lead singer of Watch House / Mandolin Orange. I did a concert review on them not too long ago if you want to check it out. And then Alex Hargreaves on the fiddle, who has played with people like Sarah DeRose. He currently plays with Billy Strings in his lineup. So very nice traditional album, all cover tunes, Carter Family stuff. What else is on here? Bob Dylan, that did North Country Blues, Leonard Cohen, John Hartford. So Mighty Poplar, check it out if you like good bluegrass music. Letter E for summer. the Everly Brothers, Hey Doll Baby. This is a recent compilation that came out, put together by the Everly estate with help from the Tom Petty estate. Adria Petty, Tom Petty's daughter, had a hand in this. This was one of the, I think this is the last work that Don Everly was working on before he died, was this compilation. So it's not necessarily a greatest hits as much as it is a retrospective. 17 songs. I mean, you obviously have the hits like When Will I Be Loved, Walk Right Back, Till I Kissed You, Kathy's Clown, but you also have a little bit, some deeper stuff like Made to Love, Sigh, Cry, Almost Die. They do Johnny Cash's I Walk the Line, So Fine by Johnny Otis. So really, really great compilation here. And then the letter R, I'm going to go with Mr. Tony Rice, a Virginia native, one of my dad and mom's favorite guitarists, and one of mine, honestly. Great flat picking guitarist. He really helped revolutionize the progressive and newgrass movements that came out in the 70s and 80s. Tony Rice, this is his compilation, Tony Rice Sings Gordon Lightfoot. This was a gift from my dad, and it covers Tony Rice's career up until the point when this album came out, which was, I believe, 1996. Yeah, I think it was 96. And I mean, he does Gordon Lightfoot songs like Fine as Fine Can Be, I'm Not Saying, Shadows, 10 Degrees Getting Colder, record of the Edmund Fitzgerald, Early Morning Rain, Whisper My Name, Song for a Winter's Night. Chris Prophy, if you are watching, you need to get this CD. It is fantastic. I know Glenn Kellaway is a big fan of this compilation as well. So there you go, Mike. Spelt Summer. Video is probably way too long, but I like to kind of talk a little bit about the CDs that I'm showing. So jump on the thread. I've got Mike's original video below. Subscribe to Mike, and we'll talk to the next one. Be good, take care, and enjoy your summer.